Up next, I've got a harsh word for some right-wing Twitter accounts today. Because tell me why over the weekend some right-wing people on Twitter with massive platforms with millions of followers decided to bully a random child for engagement and clout and money from all the views they got. That is quite literally what happened, guys. Numerous right-wing Twitter influencers, including Alpha Fox, a very popular account, and the Defiant L's account, which has over 1 million followers, decided to share a video of this random 11 or 12-year-old boy to make fun of him and expose him to ridicule by their audience of millions because he dared to put on makeup on camera. I'm going to show you the video, guys, so you can see what got them so worked up.
Get ready for me to hang out with my friends. Okay, it's currently 5:24. I just got home from swim practice and I took a really fast shower, but I'm getting ready to go to my friend's house and then we're going to get Wingstop. Words can't describe how excited I am to get Wingstop. I haven't had it in so long and I'm really craving it. Yesterday we had a snow day and it barely snowed, but it did a lot of freezing rain. But it was hyped up to be this crazy storm, like a really fun snowstorm, and it just didn't end up being that. Which makes me sad because it actually never snows here and it's so annoying. Anyway, I'm not planning on doing too much makeup, just a little bit. Going in with this Merit bronzing stick, or contour stick, it's really good. I don't know the difference between bronzer and contour, but I use them as the same because I just want to look tan. I don't really care, what the purpose is of each. I need a haircut so bad. It's, insane. I'm also doing, no makeup. Just gonna finish with a little bit of this Refi gloss. And then YSL Libre. Bye, guys.
Yeah, so let's get this straight. Some of the same right-wing influencers who talk about protecting the kids are now bullying a random, 11-year-old boy because he put on makeup. That's not the behavior of a mature, healthy adult man. That's actually kind of sick and demented. To be clear, I don't think parents should really be letting their kids post to social media like this because this kind of thing, and frankly much worse, can happen. My child would not be uploading videos of themselves at 11 years old and posting it to the internet for all to see. But that's just a parenting question, I guess. But even if they do, and even if that's misguided or wrong, the proper response is not to bully a random child. And guys, there's nothing wrong with a boy being feminine or with a boy putting powder on his face. If you still think that way, the 1950s called and they want their social ethics back. It's so ironic to me because the same types of right-wing people who will mock and bully a kid for being feminine like this also are really upset, and I agree with them to some extent, about the trans movement, transing kids. But the proper response to that is, no, it's okay for young boys to be feminine, and it doesn't mean they're really girls. They don't need to be transitioned. It's okay to just be not typical, conforming to your gender norms or whatever, and be a little bit more feminine as a male or a little bit more masculine as a female. That's the message we're supposed to be pushing. But instead, you're bullying people who aren't gender conforming, but also saying that the people saying they need to change are wrong and bad and doing something evil, but you're also shaming them, not letting them be and not letting them just be themselves. The math is not mathing. And why are they doing this? Well, I have a theory, and the theory is frankly partly one of the problems with Twitter. I still use it every day. It's still such an invaluable source of news and trending videos and all of that, but I see a lot more toxic behavior and bullying and mean-spirited conduct on there than I used to, and I think that's partly because of the revenue model and the way that Elon has incentivized people. Basically, you get paid based on your impressions. So if you post rage bait or you post just cruel things or videos of people fighting or horrible things kind of where you can't look away or things that divide people and get them really upset, then you can make a lot of money. That's not a great incentive structure. It leads to this kind of behavior because while many people are criticizing these big accounts, myself included, for posting this video and bullying this random child, they're also making a lot of money from it. So are they going to listen to the criticism or are they going to listen to the dollars flowing into their bank account? And guys, if you think they weren't bullying him, you just have to look at the comments I got when I said, stop doing this. It was some of the most insane and toxic shit I've read in a long time, and that's saying something. And this is just one example of right-wing Twitter accounts with millions of followers doing insane and irresponsible stuff with their platforms lately. A bunch of huge MAGA accounts also spread complete fake news that the pilot involved in the accident at DCA was actually a trans person. It was so bad that the random trans woman they accused of being the pilot had to post a video and be like, yes, people are accusing me of this. I'm actually still alive. Please stop. It was a crazy situation. Take a look.
This is Joe Ellis. I understand some people have associated me with the crash in DC, and that is false.
Joe Ellis, a transgender military pilot in the Virginia National Guard, posted a video dispelling the rumor that she was flying the helicopter that collided with a commercial jet near Reagan National Airport on the 29th of January, thought to have killed 67 people. Hours before Joe posted her video, she shared this screenshot of an ex-post that claimed she was the pilot of the helicopter. The post read, "The pilot of the Black Hawk has been identified as Chief Warrant Officer 2 Joe Ellis, a transgender woman." This was not the case, and Joe was quick to dispel the claim, going on to say, "It's insulting to the victims and families of those lost, and they deserve better than this BS from the bots and trolls of the internet." The rumor circulated further, so much so that Joe Ellis was the second most trending topic in the United States on X late Friday morning with more than 90,000 posts, according to Trends24, a website that tracks trending topics. To dispel the rumors once and for all, Joe took to Facebook to post a video, captioning it, "Proof of Life Statement."
It is insulting to the families to try to tie this to some sort of political agenda. They don't deserve that. I don't deserve this, and I hope that you all know that I am alive and well, and this should be sufficient for you all to end all the rumors.
Like, that's actually insane that these massive accounts, tens and thousands of posts, all blame this random trans woman, apparently based on no evidence, for the crash. And she had to be like, actually, I'm alive. Y'all just made this up. This is what I mean when I talk about right-wing Twitter. Some pockets of it are getting out of control and getting nasty and unhinged, and really need to get a grip, because this is not productive, this is not helpful, and frankly, it's just making everything worse. I appreciate Elon allowing different perspectives and controversial views and controversial accounts on the platform, but I think he's got to do something to tweak the monetization structure so that it doesn't encourage or incentivize this kind of irresponsible and cruel behavior at scale. But what do you guys think? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do hit that like button before you go, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't yet. And with that, we'll talk again tomorrow.